Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. I hope everybody is doing well. So, I just want to make this video about, and it's going to be a quick one, just about some things that you're probably going to be seeing on this channel in the future. So, on the top of my channel, it says welcome to Tranisha's YouTube channel, and it has lifestyle, neuroangel beauty, and women's health and wellness. And those are going to be like the main things that I focus on. But it's so much in me, and it's so much that God has called me to do that I can't just limit it to three things. But more different things that you're going to see on this channel that's very important that I share and I teach, and my channel is geared towards women. So, I'm not the type of person that I don't teach men. I don't do that. But what I do is share what the Most High has put in my spirit, what He has taught me. And over the years, God has given me a women's ministry, and He's given me to preach the gospel, period. And so, as I said before, I have made videos, or I have preached in person before. And I've just preached the gospel. I have not usurped authority. I haven't been on a platform in front of, thousands of people as what you're seeing now, but I have preached the gospel before. And so I don't see anything wrong with that. But, women, we're not supposed to usurp authority over the congregation. So women are not supposed to be bishops and pastors, and women are not supposed to be deacons and all of these things that's usurping authority over men. Even in the Jewish culture, they have the men with the men and the women with the women. I was watching a Jewish wedding. Not, I think it was yesterday, and I've watched this video before. But in the Jewish community, they have the women and the men separate. They have them separate, just for holiness sakes. But anyway, um things that you're going to see on this channel, I'm going to be talking more about biblical womanhood, so modesty, homemaking, homeschooling, etc. I'm not a I do home make, like I don't have my own apartment. I live with someone, but I do clean up and stuff like that, and I do put time into making sure that things are nice around this apartment and things like that. So y'all willing, I'll be able to show some homemaking content, preferably, and any things more about biblical womanhood. So what it means to be a biblical wife, a biblical mother, what it means to be a woman of God, and to walk in the characteristics of a Titus 2 woman and a Proverbs 31 woman, and women Bible studies and things like that. And so I'm going to be doing more about that. I'm going to be also expressing more about my gifts and talents and artistry. God has called me to that realm, art and gifts, and my gifts and talents and creativity. And so yeah, I've been doing that. I have been painting, and I've also written a song. So I'm going to be posting more about that. I'm going to be posting about women's health and wellness. As you all know, I am very huge. I'm big on health and wellness. I've studied biomedical sciences pretty much my whole life, and I majored in neuroscience when I went to school from 2016 to 2020, and so that is right up my alley. In school, they don't teach you about like plant-based stuff. I learned a lot of that. I've learned about that, a lot of it on my own. I've learned a little bit about it in school, but they don't really teach you about healthier alternatives and ways of living in school. They just teach you about the man-made stuff. And so I'm going to be sharing more about that: skincare, plant-based lifestyle, detoxing, things from my business, natural hair, etc. I'm also going to be sharing business and lifestyle content, things that's going to help a lot of women. That's the area God has called me to. When I am, doing business like in real estate or something like that, I'm not just going to be selling, selling properties to women. I'm also going to be doing men too, but God has called me mainly to women, so I have to be obedient to that. So I'm also going to be sharing content about holiness and righteousness and teachings on that, and also spirituality as well. I like giving commentary and doing those type of teachings, so I'm going to be doing that. And also, I'm going to be sharing, giving my commentary on things that's going on in the world from a biblical, spiritual point of view. And so, if there's anything you want to see from me, please drop it in the comments. I am more than happy to hear from you guys, and I hope and pray that the content that you all get from me, I hope that you all enjoy it. I hope you all learn from it. I hope that you all implement these things in your life, because I feel like it's such a blessing to be able to create content that you can learn and grow from and that you enjoy. Like, it's a lot of different content creators that I like, but it's a lot of people I had to stop listening to because of the false teaching. And so I think that there's a lot of different elements that go into being a content creator, and you just have to do it how God has called you to do it. So I love you guys so much. Please keep me in prayer, and drop your comments in the comment section. Like, comment, and subscribe, because it helps the channel. It helps to support me. Please share out the videos to other people. And I hope and pray that you all have a blessed night.